Well, hey there guys, it's your favorite backyard geographer again. I was out in the garage going through my junk and I thought of you. You know, for just over 100 years, neon signs have lit the path for movie palaces, pubs, hotels, and more. Join me today as I talk about the quick history of neon and I share some of my favorite neon signs. Hit it, Ruben. Paris, 1910. Georges Claude would debut neon lights as we know them today at the Art Paris Motor Show. This certainly sparked the interest, and we began seeing the use of neon in the United States in full force right afterwards between the 1920s and 1950s. In fact, Los Angeles had one of the largest neon signs in history, and we also have one of the oldest continually lit neons in history as well, but we'll come back to that later. The science is simple. A sealed glass tube with rarefied gas that when a little bit of electricity was inserted into the tube, the glow discharge would result in a brilliant and vibrant light. Depending on the gas and the color of the tube, a spectrum of illumination was unlimited. LED has certainly replaced the neon in modern times. I mean, neon is expensive. It's a lot of work to design, and the glass is only about 1 millimeter thick, so they're extremely brittle. Now, I mentioned before the largest and the longest lit neons. Now, did you know? The Outpost was a 30-foot high and vibrant red neon sign. It was designed to outshine what? The Hollywoodland sign just a couple hills away. Also, speaking of Los Angeles, Clifton Cafeteria in downtown Los Angeles, during a recent renovation, they unearthed a neon sign in the basement that was behind a fabricated wall, and it was still on. It's believed that the sign has been on for over 80 years. So, going back to the neons that I have here, so my grandfather was a collector, bigger collector than I could ever be. And he had these in his garage. And I went up to go visit my grandma and I thought, you know, this is just a great thing that I've always wanted to have them in my garage. I mean, the Miller sign here, I mean, he had these, I mean, my whole life. So, I mean, they're probably almost 50 years old. So this is a Miller High Life sign. And then the one behind me is an Olympia sign, Olympia beer, which was brewed in Olympia, Washington. This one doesn't work so well anymore. You know, the tubes are good, but there's a little problem with the compressor on the inside. But this one, and we'll just turn that on. Hey, Ruben, there we go. This one, I don't know, it's just, not only is it super vibrant and bright, and you know, it hasn't been on. This is the first time I've had it on in probably 20 plus years. But the fact that it still flickers and it lights up, and I don't know, you just can't get neon the way it used to. I don't know, LED's great, but this is that kitschy Americana. So if you're into neon, maybe you've been to the Valley Relic Museum here in California, maybe you've been to the vintage Las Vegas neon light exhibit they have out there. Be sure to comment below what your favorite neon has been and maybe one you'd like to see, and we'll talk soon. Now, oh. You went like this, I think you're looking at something. When a little bit of electricity would be interested. Sorry, one more time, and then we'll be good.